I want to start by just asking you about, it's been a volatile start to the year, to say the least, and with the recent crypto crash shaking markets, your users are more institutionally focused. How are they trading all this volatility?
Well, first of all, it's been a frustrating start to the year for everyone, including Bullish. We own 25,000 Bitcoin on our balance sheet, and so no one's immune. On the other hand, the institutions are far more insulated from this. On the retail side, who knew huge leverage, encouraging investment in, at times, speculative assets, and really a culture of, to some extent, a little bit of gambling could end up with massive price swings. And that's the world we're in on the retail side, unfortunately. On the institutional side, what we're seeing is customers continue to come into the market, traditional financial players, huge name commercial banks, investment banks, asset managers. They're coming to Bullish to be able to build businesses on chain, and they're looking forward to the future, not to this current malaise, this current volatility, and they're seeing this potential for the tokenization or the coming on chain of major global financial asset classes like equities and fixed income. So there's actually, believe it or not, a good deal of enthusiasm here in this big hall, notwithstanding the fact that it's been a tough beginning to the year.
Yeah, institutional players, they are no stranger to volatility. They have more advanced trading strategies, but are they worried though in this environment, in this crypto winter, I guess you can say that?
As I said, I don't want to kind of whistle past a really tough beginning to the year. So everybody's been impacted, just to repeat that. But I spent dinner last night with a number of leaders in the crypto sector, and truly, behind closed doors, they're all very optimistic. I mean, you have to look at crypto and you have to separate it into a few different buckets. There's Bitcoin, and we can debate the right price for Bitcoin, but not the fact that it's here to stay. And then there's this kind of element that I described to you of like very high leverage, speculative assets. Then there's stuff that's working, really, really working, has utility in the world. Think stablecoins, think on-chain financial applications. You may be familiar with some of them, but like I'll pick a Uniswap for example. And on the layer one blockchains like Solana or layer one blockchains like Ethereum, those are all working. And then fourth and final is what's coming, and that's this tokenization wave that everybody's preparing for. It's going to be a 20-year wave. At Bullish, we cater to really those last couple. Our customers are institutions. We don't see the same volatility. If you look at volumes going back to October of this year, retail volumes have dropped precipitously. In fact, retail involvement in crypto was dropping throughout 2025, but institutional involvement in crypto is going up and to the right. And that's where we're focused. And we don't charge high fees, and we're not doing huge marketing for sports teams. We're just going out to institutions saying, hey, we're going to provide great liquidity, we're going to provide great conferences, gathering places for you, the institutions in this room, and great data products that you can build long-term business upon.
Yeah, and with tokenization, all the opportunities there, of course, stablecoin is one thing, but I'm curious, what do you think is the real opportunity that has real demand or even can reach commercial scale beyond, say, stablecoins?
Yeah, well, stablecoins is truly tokenization of a real-world asset. In other words, the U.S. dollar. And interestingly, you go back to October, that's when October 10th, we had this bout of terrible liquidity, by and large brought on by lousy practices. 100x leverage, opaque policies about how risk management would be done in a volatile experience. You would think, as participation has pulled back, that stablecoin balances would pull back. No, not at all. Stablecoins have stayed dead solid. In fact, they've even gained 1 or 2% in terms of market share. So stablecoins are working. Tokenization is also working. We talk a lot about, oh, is it going to come? Is it going to happen? It's happening. We're already seeing assets go on chain. U.S. equities really is the first big start. Money market funds all around the world, and many, many more coming here in 2026.